Radar Update. My name is Daniel Vallis from InformedChristians.com, a website ministry devoted to discerning current events from a Christian perspective. And I just want to say thanks to all those who keep sending in tips and their thoughts and feedback and their perspectives. It really helps bring all this stuff together. Keep on watching. This is a warning, but it's not a prediction. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but we have seen the calls for peace and safety, and that means, according to the Bible, that sudden destruction is coming, and we've seen a lot of enemy activity and messaging of Satan getting his disciples ready for the exact same thing. We've been looking a lot at the Black Knight Decoded, a major component of the messaging that's come out lately, and definitely check out some of our recent videos about this. But we've been talking about how they've been pushing toward a D-Day of December 30th, basically the end of this year. And a D-Day is just a marker. It's not for necessarily a specific day. It can plus or minus. But basically, he's been getting his disciples ready over the whole year. We've looked at that in our recent videos of getting them ready for this point. Right around this turn of the year, it looks like major changes are expected that they know about. And the calls for peace and safety have already gone out. And they're the ones who've put them out. And like the Bible says, when they say peace and safety, they is the ones who are putting out the messaging and also responsible for the sudden destruction that's coming. And when you look in the book of Revelation, just at the four horsemen of the apocalypse, what they do in Revelation 6:8, just at the start of the tribulation, a quarter of Earth's population is destroyed. It's not limited to just America. It's going to be very broad. You know, going by current population statistics, a quarter of Earth's population right now, that'd be about 2 billion people. America's population would only be not quite even a sixth of that. Sudden destruction is coming to the world. War, destruction, death, famine, all of the four horsemen of the apocalypse is about to bring sudden destruction. And Satan knows that it's about to come on to the earth, and he's been getting his disciples ready for this D-Day invasion that apparently they expect any day now. And we've seen the calls for peace and safety pushing us likewise from a Christian perspective that yes, we should be expecting the same thing. And we should also expect the falling away, the gathering together of Christ's watching bride shortly before and just before that destruction comes. But there is so much messaging in the Black Knight Decoded pointing toward the alien deception. This was one of the big messages of peace, but is interweaving a lot of different themes with Apollyon, different references to this Christmas time, and also you could also say New Year's celebrations too as well. But the biggest component of it, of course, was peace and the alien deception. And a big push of it was portrayed at Times Square. And we also saw this same theme in other media that just recently came out too. The one about Hitler and an alternate universe, messing with time. We've been covering those concepts too as well. We've also been talking about Prometheus, Lucifer, who's right at the Rockefeller Center, not too far from Times Square. And his Antichrist type, Nimrod, was just commemorated there recently with the giant tree, and that's what the whole activities of December 25th are all about. They know something is special about this particular time, and over hundreds and thousands of years, Satan has been getting his disciples ready and the mystery of iniquity ready for this time. And today the Google Doodle portrayed waiting for a new birth, a new hatching in concepts of time. Of course, that's made a big deal of at the new year, supposedly. But they are drawing attention to a new birth and also time. We are in the 11th hour, so to speak. If we go to the Times Square official site and look at the schedule for this New Year's time, one thing that instantly caught my eye was it started out for 111 years. 111. Times Square has been the center of worldwide attention on New Year's Eve. This is the 111th celebration there. And 11's a number associated in the Bible with disorder. 111 would just be an intensification of that. They know sudden destruction, sudden disorder is about to come to the world. But the schedule covers all the things that happened on this day leading up to the final moments of the ball dropping. And when we look at what happens right before it, guess what song they have picked out? John Lennon's Imagine, which we've talked about a lot in recent videos. You could consider it the anthem of the mystery of iniquity. The lyrics start out. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, and above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. And no religion too. And the world will live as one. This is their anthem. The wickedness and the imagination of their hearts is only evil continually. A world that wants no God. And this is a song being sung right before the New Year's. Right at the last moment, so to speak. But notice the phrase, the world will live as one. And that was a theme that was repeated quite a bit in the Black Knight Decoded film too as well. Almost verbatim. A lot is coming together right now. And Satan knows it. And he knows most Christians aren't paying attention. I was looking through the news today and this caught my eye. What Obama's reading about in Hawaii. Murder and aliens. This just came out a few hours ago. So of course it caught my eye on today when Black Knight Decoded all about alien deception, pointing toward yesterday and basically this D-Day time we find ourselves at right now. So he's reading 3 books. It also caught my attention because I really don't picture him being a fan of science fiction. But when we look at the book, The Three-Body Problem, it explores a world of the Trisolarans and alien civilization on the brink of destruction. When a secret military project in China attempts to make contact with aliens, and what is the whole theme of the Black Knight Decoded that we've been studying? Making contact with aliens? So when they try to make contact with aliens, the Trisolarians capture the signals and decide to invade Earth. Back in China, people split into 2 camps, those who welcome the aliens and those who want to fight them. Again, this is the exact theme that they portrayed in the Black Knight Decoded. Contacting aliens, not knowing if they were going to be good guys or bad guys. This is not coincidence that they just have to make a media mention on this day, right? In context of everything we've been looking at. But when we look more at the book, we find out it was a runner-up for the Prometheus Award this year. Surprise, surprise. A very interesting society that hands this out too, by the way. But it was one of the nominees and finalists this year from the Prometheus Award. And what event is going on right now? The New Year's celebration at Times Square, not too far from Prometheus statue. And then when we look at the cover of the book, so much could be said there. You got the capped pyramid. We've been talking so much about the Eye of Horus, the pyramid, and how this year seems to be the culmination of their pyramid work. The mystery of iniquity coming together right in this year, right in this time frame that we've been looking at. Is it a coincidence that they pushed this book on this day right now? No. And also, when you learn more about the book and read more about it, you could even see it there on the cover behind the words. References to CERN technology, and even in the story they use high-speed particle accelerators for communicating with the aliens. It's so blatant. The Black Knight Decoded is not just some piece of entertainment. It's a very strong message of what they are planning to do and are about to do. And it's about to happen. It's all about contacting, signals, aliens, deceptions, and destruction right at this time of the year. Friend, time is very short. We are in the 11th hour. Now, this time of year, people are making New Year's resolutions, but I don't do that because I'm already doing what I want to do. My life goal is every day to think on plan A to change the world or someone's world for eternity. There is no plan B. Friend, this is why we are here. We are servants, we are soldiers, we are stewards. We have a responsibility to shine bright and to change somebody's world for eternity. Matthew 25, 6-7. And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. Do you know what time it is? Maranatha.